Wrestling fans, welcome back to the Bob Cave. We're here, back at it, getting ready to continue my 2003 Universe mode. As you can see down below me here, we're playing this one on WWE 2K25. We're going to be playing 2 matches on Raw, 1 match on NWA TNA, and 2 matches on SmackDown. Hello, like I said, welcome back. This is WWE Raw, episode number 537. And it is from September the 8th, 2003. And we're going to start things off with this show. Let's get into it. We're going to play 3 matches on this show. We do not have any NWA TNA this week. We'll talk about that when we get there. But be that as it may, we're going to play an extra match on Raw. So let's do it. Let's start the show. And starting things off, we got a steel cage matchup. Kane taking on Rob Van Dam. Let's do it. And we're going to play this one as the Big Red Machine. Here we go. Kane RVD. And Kane off to a fast start. Big rights by the Big Red Machine. Kane setting him up. Power slam by the monster. Yes, driving RVD down. Big right. And Kane leveling him, dropping him with the headbutt. RVD is in trouble right now. Thrown into the steel. And that's the opening match here on Raw. As these 2 men go at it in the steel cage, former World Tag Team Champions. Kane again with a big headbutt. Just brutalizing Rob Van Dam at this point in the match. Van Dam counter spinning back kick to the gut. Finally taking advantage. Nice flipping senton there. Van Dam wants the door open. Came back on his feet. Running DDT by the Big Red Machine. And a kick to the head by RVD. RVD springboard crossbody. They connected with the springboard. RVD headed up to the middle rope now, waiting for Kane to get up on his feet. Spinning one. Yes, he got him with that spinning wheel kick from the middle rope. And a shot to the back by RVD. Van Dam trying to set him up. Kane tossing him up and down he goes. And a throat thrust. Kane making Van Dam pay. Shot to the gut now. Van Dam with the counter. Counter by Kane. And Kane now. Setting up Van Dam. Got him up. Power bomb. Kane with a big power bomb. And the Big Red Machine signaling that this could be the end of his former tag team partner, Rob Van Dam. As Kane just continues to brutalize him and work him over. Alright, Kane has him up. Van Dam pressed up and down. Gorilla press slam. And the Big Red Machine just taunting now. Running, leg drop connecting. Kane in control. Spinning back kick by Van Dam, fighting him off. RVD, what? It's Rolling Thunder! Got it! He nailed Rolling Thunder. And a kick out from Kane at 1. Van Dam headed up. 5-star frog splash. And Kane kicking out. Whew. Van Dam right back in this one after them 2 high impact moves. Kane blocking the body slam. Kick to the gut by Van Dam. And RVD trying to take control here. Side rushing leg sweep by Van Dam. Kane back on his feet. Kane gonna pull him back into a kitchen sink. Elbow drop by the monster. Big boot. No, he got caught with a drop kick. Van Dam missing the knee drop. Kane, kitchen sink. Nailed him with that running kitchen sink. And Kane now working him over. Slamming his arm into the mat. Kane now setting him up. Got him in a neck vice. RVD's neck being stretched by the monster, the big red machine, and Kane in control. Get him up, Kane. Kane got him up. Sidewalk. Slam. And the monster waiting for him to get up. It's choke slam time. Kane going for it. Got him, goes up out of throat. Here we go. Van Dam up and down he goes. Come on, lady, let me out. Kane drove him down with that choke slam. Here we go. Kane looking to get out of there. Kane has done it. RVD falls victim to the big red monster. Alright. Way to open the show. Kane victorious in a steel cage match, defeating his former tag team partner, Rob Van Dam. Alright, 2.5 star match. Hey, don't need a 5 star here. Just opening contest, a feud. Alright, here we go. On to match number 2. We're going to play this one here, and we are going to play as Lance Storm. Take a swig of Pepsi for a working man. Alright, here we go. Gonna play this one as Storm. And as always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all of my social media platforms. If you haven't, both men thinking offense, neither one connecting. Hold on, let me get this chunk down for a second. If you haven't done so already, down below is where you're going to find me, the B.O.B. baby. Here we go. Rico back on his feet. Storm driving him down to uppercut. Elbow drop, yes. Lance Storm taking control here of Rico. Side belly to belly by Storm. Taking Rico down to the mat. Rico rolling to the floor. Rico back in the ring. Storm. Big right. Taking him back to the ropes. And a forearm. And another one by Storm to the kidneys. A third. Lance Storm trying to take control of Rico with the counter. He missed that jumping drop kick. Variation there. Backbreaker by Storm. And a knee drop. Storm now taking control. Elbow drop. Knee drop again. Storm just busted Rico open. And that's what Storm's going to do. He's going to focus on apart and take it apart. Next snap. And Storm now going to work on the leg. Rico counters. Smart move too by Storm. Even though he's setting up for that Canadian Maple Leaf. That single leg Boston Crab. You better believe that Rico's offense is primarily kick based. There we go. His drugs, should I say. But a lot of his offense is relying on his legs, if you will. And Storm capitalizing. Into the corner. No. Onto the apron. Storm gonna hit him. And drop kick him to the floor. Lance now headed up top. Storm taunting. Storm gonna fly. Flying double axe to the outside. Lance Storm looking to make a name for himself here on Raw. In this matchup. Half Nelson suplex on the floor. Taking Rico down. And Lance Storm in control. On the apron now. From the apron. Double axe. Storm with the super kick. He missed it. And a European uppercut to the back of the head. Storm back in the ring. If I could be serious for a moment. I'll take a count out. And this guy don't have Storm with no dives. I'll have to fix that if I'm gonna keep this lane Storm on here. Here we go. Back up by Storm. I mean, at this point in time too, Storm's wrestling with the basically the underwear, the trunks. Rico now all over Lane Storm. A duck. A leapfrog. Went for a punch. Not today. Counter. Rico thinking powerbomb. No. Storm vicious strikes. Fighting his way out. Lane Storm. Oh my, I caught him with that big right. Rico wants him up. Springboard kick. Jump right over the top rope. And now Rico having his way with Lane Storm. Some big strikes. And there we go. As I was saying, those educated feet by Rico. Rico having his way right now with Storm. From the middle rope now, Rico looking to take advantage. Double knees. Storm down. And some right hands. He's really hammering them. Laying them in. Rico taking control. Rico with that spinning roundhouse kick. Whoo, Storm getting out. Whoo, thought that was it. Damn. Springboard moonsault. Rico nailed, no! What a block! Enziguri! Storm! Here we go! The Canadian Maple Leaf! Even if he don't tap, I'ma cancel and I'ma pin his ass. Go for it, come on! 1, 2, 3, alright. Storm with the win. Dude, he hit me with an art finisher. That's it. Storm ain't kicking out. I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, Lane Storm victorious. Alright. I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. Lane Storm victorious. 3.5 star matchup. Let's cruise right along. Next up, we got a tag match. Jacqueline and Trish taking on Molly, Holly, and Gail Kim. I'm gonna sim it, and Gail and Molly gonna win it. Alright, Gail, Molly, boom. Alright, after that, we got an 8-man matchup. It's a 4-way tornado tag team matchup. 4 tag teams going at it. Jamal. It's Rosie and Hurricane, La Resistance, the Dudley Boys, and Rodney Mack and Mark Henry. The winners of this, of course, are going to be La Resistance, the current world tag team champions, getting a dub. Alright, next up, we're going to play this matchup here with the big bad Booty Daddy. Holler if you hear me. Ain't nothing finer than Scott Steiner. Alright, here we go. The Big Bad Booty Daddy, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner taking on Stevie Richards. We're going to play this one as Big Papa Pump. Let's do it. I only care about 2 things. My freaks and my peaks. Stevie chopping away. Looking to get an early advantage here on Steiner. And Steiner, collar elbow tie up here by Stevie. Stevie thrown off. Steiner locking up, just driving. Stevie back. We're gonna get a clean break. Yes. Yes, we are. No, Stevie with the cheap shot. And Steiner now. Being driven back by Stevie. Oh, you bet I'm taking it this time, you son of a bitch. Steiner hooking him. Got him. Side belly to belly. Hurting Stevie right away. Stevie counters. Stevie gets some jabs. Jabbing away. And a big right. Irish whip off the ropes. Went for a drop kick. Scott not having it. Hooking him. Double arm suplex. Yes. And Stevie counters. Single leg takedown. Stevie choking Scotty. Kick to the back now. Steven in control. And a nice combination into a drop toe hold. Spinning back elbow. Steiner kicking out. Stevie unloading with the combo. Side headlock punch. Stevie big right. Stevie T. Nailed it. The double underhook. The DDT. Just a one on Scott. Stevie wants him up. Steiner at the big clothesline. Nice combination there by Scotty. And Scotty now hammering away on Stevie. Big right. Stevie, dragon screw leg whip. What a counter. Counter by Scott. Scott hooking him back elbow, taking him right down. Double axe. And Scotty in control. Stevie rolling to the floor. Steiner out after him. Frankensteiner on the floor. Scotty nailed him with the Frankensteiner out on the floor. Elbow drop to the back. Scott going for a pin after that elbow drop. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Steiner letting him up. Big rights by Steiner. And Steiner right back on him. He wants some blood. Stevie with the counter. Stevie with the death press. Stevie's turning up the band. Oh, I got it! Fuck. Steiner kicking out. Alright. Desperation here by Stevie. Steiner running DDT. There it is. Kip up again, bud. You don't want none of Big Papa Pump. The big bad booty daddy. Taking control. Freakzilla. Pump handle. Throwing him down with that suplex. And Stevie with the knee. Running DDT. Alright. Steiner hooking him. Steiner. Screw driver. One, two, No, Stevie! Stevie kicking out. Not for long, sucker. Steiner running shoulder thrust. And Steiner feeling the rage. Gonna pull him up from the corner. Up and down Stevie goes. Screwdriver him one more time. Sounds good to me. Up and down. Steiner for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Good night, Stevie Richards. After 2 Steiner screwdrivers, Scott Steiner taking advantage and getting a win. Yeah, why the hell not? You little punk! You pissed off the big bad booty daddy, baby! Here we go, Frankensteiner on the floor, yes! And now Freakzilla. Steiner recliner time. Stevie hooked in the recliner. Steiner's jacked as ever and mad as ever. This former world champion is unhinged. 4-star matchup. Alright, let's exit here. The main event here, as you can see, we got 2 members of Evolution, Ric Flair, and the current world heavyweight champion, Triple H, taking on Goldberg, and another member of Evolution, Randy Orton. Yes, you see it correctly. This was actually a no contest, as you would know. Randy Orton's going to turn on him. We're just going to give this one to Evolution here, Ric Flair and Triple H. Give Ric Flair the dub there. Alright, that's going to do it for Raw. Now, for NWA TNA this week, it was a recap episode, so they had no live wrestling. It was all prior clips, matches of over their 1 year span. So instead of doing a clip show, we're just going to do no show. We're just going to sim 1 match on there and move on to SmackDown. On SmackDown, we're going to play 2 matches. So we played 1 extra one here on Raw, which would be our 1 match for NWA TNA. So let's go next show. Yes, we are finished. Alright. Like I said, NWA TNA, we're just going to set up 2 enhancement guys here for 1 match. And that's going to be it. Okay, customize. 1-on-1. Alright, let's do Wolfgang. And Troy, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and we just gonna sim. Don't care who win. We just gonna sim. And then we're gonna get into SmackDown. Alright, see it. And sim it. So, it was NWA TNA, episode number 62 from September the 10th, 2003. It was a 1 cent episode. And like I said, just a recap episode, running down the last year, little over a year that TNA has been in existence. So, gonna sim it. Don't care who wins it. Randomize. Alright, Tony D'Angelo getting the win. Perfect. Alright, sweet. Here we go. We're going to set up WWE SmackDown now. We'll set it up and then we'll take a brief intermission. We're going to play 2 matches on there, and yeah, one of them I've been looking forward to playing, to be honest. I haven't played many of these matches on this mode, so, or on this game yet, so I honestly don't think I played one. And we'll talk about it when we get there. Here we go. Alright, match number 1. We got a tag team match up here. Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman. Both, of course, trying their hand in the tag team division right now. Both of them have had success in the past with each other, so hey, why not try again? You know what I mean? Alright, so they are taking on Tajiri and Nunzio. And Tajiri, of course, last week putting that assault on Rey Mysterio after the bell, faking the sportsmanship, spitting the green mist on his face, and then attacking him. Alright, Nunzio and Tajiri taking on Rey and Kidman. Match number 2, we don't have either one of these women, so we're just not going to play it. It's Shaniqua and Dawn Marie. Next up, we got Rhino and Chris Benoit, the former tag team partners here, going at it one-on-one. Rhino almost cost Benoit the match last week, but Benoit sidestepped that gore and let A-Train get nailed with it. So Benoit got the win. Alright, Benoit and Rhino one-on-one here. Alright, next up, like I said, the match I've been looking forward to playing here. And we're going to be playing it. Alright, where we go. Yes, a brawl. One-on-one. Not backstage. We want this to be a parking lot. Oh, we could do that in Steve parking lot, hey. Archives, backstage brawl. Okay, so they have them all anyway, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go parking lot brawl. Guess we can make our way through all of them anyway, so okay. We got Eddie Guerrero defending the US title against John Cena. Perfecto, okay. Alright. No, that's a non-title match. I do stand corrected. Okay. 2-on-2 matchup up next. We got the APA, the Acolytes Protection Agency, Farouk and Bradshaw. Farouk. There we go. Bradshaw. And they'll be taking on Matt Hardy, the master of Mattitude. Oh yeah! Boom, 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 boom. I can slap a tornado. Oh yeah. I can dry up a sea. And his favorite MFer, Shannon Moore. Alright, and last but not least, we have a one-on-one match that, yeah, this should never happen here. We got Brock Lesnar taking on Stephanie McMahon, the GM of SmackDown. Alright, Brock and Steph, here we go. Oof. Alright, before we get there though, like I said, a brief intermission. Go ahead, get up, stretch, do what you gotta do, but come right back here. But before we go on that intermission, let me save it. So we're gonna play it, baby. It's going down. We're gonna play the Benoit match. We're gonna play the Eddie Guerrero match. And then that's gonna be the episode. But before we do, I wanna thank you guys for joining me in the Bob Cave as always. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and like all my social media pages down below. That's where you're gonna find me, the B.O.B. baby. Thank you guys for joining me. As you can see down below here, we have the playlist. We already played 3 on Raw. There was a 1 cent episode of TNA Impact. Well, NWA TNA. We're not at Impact yet. 1 cent recap episode of NWA this week. We did not play a match for that, so we're gonna play 2 on SmackDown, and that's gonna conclude the show. Like I said, it's gonna be Chris Benoit taking on Rhino one-on-one, and then we got the parking lot brawl with Eddie Guerrero taking on John Cena. I'll be right back, Jack. Alright, man, I'm back. Kick up. No longer need to wait. Here we go. Alright. Alright, so we got SmackDown from September 11th, 2003. Swig of Pepsi for the working man. Let's get a drink in, baby. Alright. This SmackDown's from Birmingham, Alabama. And WWE honors the memory of those lives that were lost in 9/11, 2001. Alright, the first match starting the show. Tag team matchup. We got Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio taking on Tajiri and Nunzio. Tajiri and Nunzio are going to get the win in this one. Tajiri pins Rey. And then Tajiri hits Rey with the title after the match. The Cruiserweight title, he strikes him with it. So Tajiri, no love lost here for the Japanese buzzsaw. After that, Stephanie McMahon confronts Mr. McMahon about Brock Lesnar. Brock interrupts and suggests that he face Kurt Angle tonight because Zack and Taker, they're not there. Brock wants to face Stephanie, and Mr. McMahon tells her to face Brock Lesnar tonight or quit. We get the Lugs boot of the week, and it is Shaniqua's attack on all the females last week in the bikini contest. Then we go backstage, and Tori and Nydia talk to Dawn Marie, who requested a match against Shaniqua. Shaniqua and Dawn Marie fight, but this match is a no contest when Dawn Marie and Tori Nydia and Tori come out. And they lay out Shaniqua, so all three women try to attack the big Shaniqua. Sable has a heart-to-heart with Stephanie, the SmackDown General Manager. Match 3, we got the Canadian Crippler, the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit, taking on Rhino. We are going to play this one. The former tag team partners here collide. And here we go, Rhino, Benoit, one-on-one. To continue episode 37 of my 2003 Universe Mode, and Rhino out the gates looking to attack Benoit. Counter. After Benoit got a strike or two in. Jawbreaker by Chris Benoit. Benoit now locking up. Rhino tossing him. Collar elbow, Benoit shoving him back. Clothesline, counter. Both these men know each other inside out. DDT, nice counter to that shoulder thrust by Benoit. And Benoit already honing in and working the neck of the man beast, Rhino. Rhino down on the mat, eating that neck voice there. You got it first, okay. Rhino backing Benoit into the corner. Rhino, clean break there, surprisingly by Rhino. Rhino wants the best of Benoit. He wants to beat his former tag team partner. Benoit up on the shoulders of Rhino in that fireman carry. Benoit fighting his way out of it. Benoit setting him up. Gut wrench suplex. Beautiful execution there. Textbook elbow drop by Benoit. And Benoit now working over Rhino stomp. These two men, as I said, got a great tag team together for the brief time they were together. But Rhino had enough. And here we go, Benoit. Arm wrench. Hooking him. Northern Light suplex, a bridge, and a pin. Referee out of position, but getting into it. Not enough, though. Referee took way too long. Benoit would have at least had a 2 count. Benoit, suicide dive. He missed it. He missed the suicide. And Benoit hurting, and Rhino taking advantage of it. Capitalizing on the error of Benoit. That high-risk maneuver did not pay off. Rhino headed up top now. Uncharted territory for the man beast. Rhino misses. Benoit from behind. Saito suplex. And Benoit hooking the neck vice again on Rhino. Working the man beast. Stomping the tricep, Benoit. Doing anything he can to keep Rhino down. Back elbow by Benoit. Benoit, multiple stomps, yes. Connecting. The Canadian crippler right now was in control. Rhino with the counter, a kick to the gut. And Rhino taking him over to the corner, face first. Set up on the top rope now. Rhino gonna drive him. What awesome strength by Rhino. Picking up a 200+ pound man. And driving him, running him across the ring and driving him shoulder first into the corner. Big time shoulder thrust there by Rhino. Benoit up on the shoulders again. And thrown down, guillotine. Benoit back up, but he ate the clothesline. He ate that clothesline from Rhino. Running power slam. Rhino taking control of this one. Rhino firing back, double axe to the back, and a standing clothesline to the back of the head. Rhino driving Benoit face first into the corner. Gonna drive him once again. Shoulder first into the corner. Back first for Benoit. Shoulder first by Rhino. Benoit to counter. Benoit hooking him, gut wrench again. Rapid fire elbow. Alright, get that stamina back up, brother. And Benoit talking smack to him right now. Snapmare by the Canadian crippler. A deadlift into a back suplex. What strength. Benoit hooking him. Here we go. Double leg. Sharpshooter time. Might be too close to the ropes here. Yes, he got the rope break. Benoit making his point nonetheless. Yeah! Benoit running clothesline. The crippler headed up top. Flying elbow drop. Missed the elbow. Counter. Rhino driving him down, throat first, guillotine. Multiple mat slams by Rhino. Rhino belly to belly. Benoit's taking his punishment now. Counter by Benoit. And the Canadian crippler firing back. Drop kick by Benoit. Danzaguri. And Benoit now hammering away on Rhino. Rhino's busted. Rhino small package inside cradle. Near fall, just the one. Headbutt on Benoit. Rhino missed the clothesline. Benoit Enziguri. Benoit, here we go. Thinking German, not today. Rhino at the counter. Irish whip now off the ropes. Rhino to gore. Rhino to gore. Benoit kick it out. Rhino counters. Benoit now hooking him. Here we go, German. A second one. And a third, Benoit. One to do the cutthroat, but it's all good. Benoit from the top rope. Benoit. Wolverines can fly. Flying headbutt, nobody home. Rhino headed up top. He wants Benoit up. Benoit sidestepped him. Crippler crossface. Crippler crossface. Bro prick my ass. Yes. Yeah. Shit. Counter by Rana. Back elbow. Benoit the German. Here we go again, Benoit. The trifecta, the hat trick. On Rhino. Yes. And Rhino with an elbow to the gut. Rhino. Paw driver. Devastating paw driver by Rhino. Benoit kicking out. Rhino with an illegal pin. Benoit kicking out again. Irish whip by Rhino. Rhino thinking kitchen sink, not today, buddy. How about this crippler crossface smack dab in the middle of the ring? Yes, Benoit with the hook. Oh, gore! Gore! No, Benoit! Benoit kicking out. Whew. Benoit hooking him, sharpshooter. Still too close to the ropes, I think. No! Rope break, damn it. I'm gonna pin him after it, I don't care. Come on. 1, 2, 3, yes! I'll take it. Whew. Hard fought battle by Benoit and Rhino. Benoit emerging victorious. The Canadian Crippler. Benoit won it with the Crippler crossface. He did defeat him. Made Rhino tap. The Man Beast tapped out. After that, the APA hosts a high-stakes poker game. John Cena awaits U.S. champion Eddie Guerrero in the parking lot. 4-star matchup for Benoit. And, of course, hard-hitting match. Very physical for Rhino, but did not get the win. Came up a little short there. Cena says, "This is my house." Cool color of the night. Cena and Eddie from 2 weeks ago. John Cena raps about Eddie. Then we get match number 4, Latino Heat. Parking lot brawl. Here we go. Eddie Guerrero. John Cena one-on-one. A little excited. Haven't played a parking lot match yet. Here we go. We're playing this one as Latino Heat, baby. Let's do it. Eddie. Cena. One-on-one. Guess that was a car I was leaning against. I don't know. Cena now on Eddie. Off to a fast start, Cena is. Here we go, Eddie. Big forearm. Guerrero firing back with some strikes. Shot to the back. And got him up in that variation of a back suplex. Eddie now got a chair. Gonna wear his ass hat with it. Running clothesline. From John Cena. And Cena now gonna throw him. Cena and Eddie out on the concrete, that asphalt. Got him with that neck lock suplex. And Eddie's in trouble. He's being dragged over to the ambulance. Cena, big right. Half Nelson. Neck breaker. And this has been all Cena thus far. Eddie firing back. Elbows to the gut. Guerrero now. Irish whip throwing him into the ambulance. Excuse me. Eddie, big strikes with that cone. Cena, forearm to the back. Eddie up. Bad suplex side slam by John Cena. Eddie countering, elbows to the gut. Eddie now gonna throw him into that door. One more time. Running crossbody, Eddie caught him. Eddie with that backbreaker. And Guerrero now got a Singapore cane. Running crossbody by Super Cena. Of course. Can't keep the man down to save my life. Countered by Latino Heat. Eddie hooking him. Power bomb. On the outside. Oh my god. On that concrete. Eddie from the top of that crate. Guerrero with a splash. Eddie Guerrero with the big splash there on John Cena. And Guerrero wearing him out. Latino Heat. Eddie tossing him. Cena unloading with the strike combination there. Eddie counters, elbows to the gut. Shit. Cena nailing him. Eddie firing back. Both men missing. Here we go, Cena setting him up. Powerbomb. Out on the asphalt. Sit down powerbomb. And Cena throwing Eddie. Cena, hey. The F you, no. Counter by Eddie. Well scouted. That could have been it for Eddie. Eddie throwing a sledgehammer at Cena. Eddie hooking him. Crucifix. Into a sit-down powerbomb. And Cena right back on his feet. Irish whip. Low blow. Cena with a blatant low blow. And Eddie's in trouble. Oh, so come on, Cena beat me at that. Hell no, we ain't going out like that. That ain't the way the show's ending. We're rematching that, brother. Hell no. He's one hit away. You bastard. Eddie's got a light bulb. Fluorescent light bulb city, baby. And Eddie, oh, got caught with that one. Cena, big rights. And Eddie got him, caught him, power slam. Eddie throwing him into the car. Counter by Cena, elbows to the gut. Cena, combination there. Striking blow to the back. Elbow to the gut now by Eddie. Counter by Cena. Eddie counters, elbows to the gut. Into the truck he goes. Counter, Cena. Firing back. Running drop kick by John Cena. And Eddie suckered him in there. Eddie tilt-a-whirl. Out on the concrete, yes, on that asphalt. Eddie gonna make him pay. Into the truck he goes, face first. Eddie using that truck as a weapon right now. Into it he goes again. Cena eating a European uppercut there. Eddie counters, elbows to the gut. Hooking him up and down, powerbomb. Olale vato. Eddie picking him back up. What's he going for here? DDT. Yes! Cena's busted. Running, jumping elbow drop by Cena. Cena has him up. Press. And a drop. Military press. Dropping him right down face first. And Cena throwing Eddie now. Eddie back on his feet. Hooking Cena. No, Cena. Back body drop. Cena firing back. Throwing Eddie. Not where I want to go. Missing the elbow. Head scissors. Is he gonna poke him in the eyes when he's coming to running clothesline? Come on. Elbow drop by Eddie. On Eddie, excuse me. Multiple elbows. Needed a gut. Cena making a comeback here. Eddie, drop kick to the back. And Eddie lighting him up with that cane. Came up a little short there. There it is. Alright, nice combination. Alright, Eddie. Finish his ass off. Hola, vato. You want some of the Three Amigos, Holmes? Three Amigos out on the asphalt. And there we go, the trifecta. Yes! Eddie got him down and out. Cena's down. Cena threw it. Eddie threw it at him. Scooping or slam by Cena. Eddie counters. Come on, Eddie. Shit. Caught him. Alley-oop. Olale Holmes. Eddie with the splash. Alright, I'll take it. Eddie actually won with a frog splash on top of a car, which I'll gladly take the win. 2.5 stars. Hey, a win is a win is a win is a win. Alright, gonna exit that one. We're gonna sim the rest of this show now. We got the Acolytes, the APA taking on Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore. And the Acolytes are gonna win this one. Bradshaw hits Shannon Moore at the clothesline from hell. And Bruce, the servant of the APA, brings them both beers. So the APA now have a servant. So Bradshaw gonna pick up the win after that clothesline from hell on Shannon Moore. We get a video package on Brock Lesnar's recent actions as of late. And in the main event, match number 6, we got Stephanie McMahon, the SmackDown General Manager. Oop, hold on. Nope. Taking on the Beast. The next big thing. Brock Lesnar. This one ends in a no contest when Kurt Angle comes out and Kurt attacks Brock. So, we're really just going to give it to Brock then. Brock wins by DQ. No harm done to Stephanie McMahon here. Or was there? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, down below, hey, that's where you're going to find me. Me, the B.O.B., baby. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your community creations, past, present, and future. Then, now, together, forever. Thank you guys. And until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing out. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more content coming.